Hey guys, and welcome back. And if you notice, I am back in the Mageville Zoo world. So today, I think we're gonna leave Buddy here next to his food bowl. Excuse me, and his water and his bed. And we're gonna go and check the mail. I've done some work off camera. We've got the tavern built, so we should be getting some mail to find out what our next task will be. And I did some exploring because I added in a new mod. The mod is Wild Farmcraft. I know I'm breaking the fourth wall here, but I added in a new mod I wanted to play around with. And we have the tavern. We don't have a person here yet, but we should be hearing about that pretty soon. So I have the tavern set up, and I think it looks nice. And there's 2 floors. I'm not going to show you both the floors, but there's this floor and there's a floor up that looks pretty much the same as this. It's unfinished, so we will be finishing that at some point. I'm not going to worry about doing it today, but yeah, we are going to go. Well, let's see if we got any mail. We should be getting some mail. Oh yeah, we did. Oh, Mega Torch. That is awesome. And well done. Okay. Congratulations, Wizard. Now that you have built the tavern, people will start showing up to help you build and maintain the zoo. With all those mouths to feed, you'll need a sustainable source of food to feed all those hungry mouths, as well as feed all the new animals you'll be adding. Your next task will be to build a farm. I figured as much. It would be desirable to have at least 5 crops and at least 2 types of farmable animal. Milk and eggs would be a nice staple for protein for the new people who would join you. Okay, milk and eggs. Okay, so that means cows, preferably, and a bird that would lay edible eggs. I have a couple ideas for that. I was going to say chickens, but I have not found chickens yet. I did, however, find something else. But I wanted to show you. We got this finished in the last episode. Our giant river otters. You can see them swimming around and playing around in here. I think this enclosure is really nice. I want to try to continue with this style. So we're going to need a lot of leaves. So we're going to need to build something pretty cool. Over here, I have an idea. I do need to fix some terrain issues here before I start adding the enclosure. And I'm going to go use part of this fence to add one of the next animals I want to add for basically the exhibits. And down in here, I have an idea for that too. But I'm not going to spoil what the next animal I want to add is. You'll just have to wait and see. But along here, I've built up the path. Excuse me, I'm just getting over bronchitis. So the path leads to here. The path is going to lead through here, through that area. Let's get some torches, because we do need to light this area up a bit until I get done. I'm going to come in here, I'm going to do some mining, because there's a lot of resources in here that I'm just now seeing. And this goes all the way down into here. We're not going to use this entire area. However, we might, like here, would be an awesome area for a small animal enclosure. So I might use that area. I might branch the path off and go down through there and put in some enclosures there. And like through here, there's a lot of resources here. Okay, coming down in like this would make room for more really nice areas for small animals. Small animals, I mean things that don't need like acres and acres of room, you know, to roam. So this whole hallway could be filled with small animal enclosures. But I led the path over to here. And there's a area I'll show you in just a moment. Oops, I didn't make that jump. Parkour master, haha. Oh, heron. But yeah, there's this area here, this swampy area. I think would be really nice to have like hippos or something in here. It would be really nice. And this mountain over here would be really nice, like right in there, to put a cave in and have another animal use that cave as a shelter. And then of course we can go over in this direction, you know, have the path winding around that way. But yeah, this is what it looks like overland. And there's this little gully right here. There's a tea tree there. Let's harvest that while we're here. Oof. Alright, we need our shears and our axe. Okay. Doves, of course. Alright, now. I don't think I got a sapling from that. Okay, we got a bunch more tea leaves, and we will address that as well. Oh, I love the model for the owl. That is amazing. There's a newt, another newt, another owl. But yeah, this is the overland area that I'm working with at the moment. The path comes along there. It comes into here. I'm going to have it branch off and go this way as well, leading out that way. There's a banana tree that I could possibly harvest in time. There's more sugar cane. There's some chocobo out there, some peacock, peafowl, peahens, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, that's what we're working with. But today, we need to first and foremost figure out farm issue, because we're going to be getting more and more people in, breaking the fourth wall here. I'm going to be using the custom NPCs mod to add quote unquote people. They'll be NPCs, but still the thought is we'll be adding more life to our mod. So I'm going to need our broad axe, and we'll have to figure out a nice place to put this. This will help. It's starting to become nighttime already, so let's just dig down. Let's put the mega torch there, and that will be that. Stick that piece of dirt right there. That will help keep this area safe, because I don't want a lot of mobs spawning. And yeah, so we have our tavern, and by the next episode we should have a person in there working the tavern. So we need to start planning out a farm area. So to make a plan, let's make a plan. Alright, we can probably trim this hill down to like here. So let's do that first. And I also need to upgrade my tinker's tools. So that will be something I work on between episodes as well. I can take it back one more. And all this dirt that we're trimming off can go towards filling in gaps. Okay, so I think this area back here be a nice area for some farms, because as it said, we need to have like a cattle or some form of animal that will give milk, which, you know, mostly are some type of cow. And this world does not have vanilla farm animals anymore. It has wild versions of animals that you have to capture and basically tame, kind of like Terra Firma Craft, to the point where you have to like capture and tame animals to become quote-unquote farm animals. So I went out, like I said, I was doing some adventuring, which I love doing and will love doing even more so now, because not only can we catch zoo animals now, but we can also start capturing wild versions of domesticated animals. And I did manage to catch a couple things of interest. One is auroch, which are basically a primitive type of cow that we're going to be using to become our dairy animal. I'm not sure if I have to tame them down in order to get milk from them, but that will be that animal. And I'm not sure how much room I'm going to need for the farm. So let's start planning this out. Okay, I'm going to need an area for farms. And it said, what, 5 crops? So let's get that down. We're going to need to start breaking grass so we can get trees. Okay, so we're going to need, I'm going to check that again. At least 2 type of farmable animals. At least 5 crops. 5 crops and 2 farmable animals. Okay, so 5 crops, we're going to need a crop field. So that's going to be that, and I want to round this off because that square just didn't look natural. So we're going to need a farmhouse. We don't need a farmhouse because we have a house, basically our base, but we're going to need a barn for the animals to shelter in, a field for the animals, a pasture, in other words, for the cattle, and we're going to need fields, crop fields. And we have all kinds of turtles and tortoises wandering around here. So we're going to peel this back a bit further. And see what we can come up with. See what kind of space we can come up with. Okay, and we're getting some apples too. So that'll help with our immediate need for food. But yeah, like I said, and this world here, I want this side of the bridge to be our town. So our town can't really expand much that way. So it's going to have to expand that way a bit and this way. And I think this area would be the perfect place to have the farm. And we're going to need a lot of dirt to fill in this area. This little gully right here. This gully could be, you know, it could be like a valley Or we could even possibly turn it into a pond. Because a lot of farms have small ponds. Okay, where's our shears? I want to save as many of these bushes as we can because they make good decorative bushes. I don't know why they sound like water, but that's what they sound like to me. They sound like water when we break them. The turtle's hiding in its shell. Don't worry, little turtle, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna take you out. So we'll clear that off. Let's clear this tree out. So yeah, that's what the deal is going to be between episodes. I'll be working on this. I'll probably knock this hill down, this level, and use it to start filling in there, or however I decide to do it. Oh, there's a lot of tortoises right there. And I think come over this way, knock this tree down. I will be replanting trees because I want, you know, to have trees throughout our little village that we're going to be building. But let's get rid of the burrow. We don't need any more of them spawning. And we will come in here, take that tree down. Okay, I think that is, this should probably be good for the building. We can put the building back here. The barn can go there, and we can have the path leading from here going out to the barn. And yeah, so, but that will be the plan for that. So let's take this down and see what we have to work with. I'll probably have to make another shovel. And you cannot make tinker shovels anymore because they took the shovel out of the mod. Well, we got pretty close. And I'll also have to do some mining and some exploring so we can find a couple different things that will help us in this endeavor. I think that would make a nice, well, we can level some of this down. Actually, you know, leveling this out, taking this down one more level, and have this kind of come in like this and then just kind of curve and follow that. I think that would, like right in here, I think that would be nice, and then just level this whole section. But that is a lot of dirt. So let's use what dirt we have to fill in as much as we can. We're not going to be able to fill in a whole section. But let's see what we can do. Even bringing this up one, but I am thinking that a nice little small pond right here would be kind of neat, because that gives me ideas for something else. And there's a little section of 4 dirt right there. See if we can trim off. We can. Let's just trim off 4 dirt here. And finish filling that in. Okay, yeah, this would make a nice little pond. If we take this layer down, we can make this a 2 deep pond. And yeah, so we'll trim a little bit more of the wood back. And it's becoming nightfall. I don't want to immediately sleep. I want to see what area our mega torch will cover to keep us safe. But yeah, I have some ideas for this pond that will be, I think, pretty cool. So hopefully when you come back next episode, you will see that we have a person tending the bar in our tavern and some more stuff built. So if you're excited about this series, if you're having fun as much as I am, hit that like button. It greatly helps out the YouTube algorithms and such. Subscribe if you're brand new. That would be awesome. And yeah, I hope you are excited for more Mageville Zoo content. And we also have to work on our house because we do not have an upstairs, but we do have expansion room for that. So we can add that in and all kinds of more fun, exciting stuff. So until the next episode, guys, I hope to see you then. And yeah, our mega torch seems to be keeping the enemies back pretty decently. So until the next episode, guys, have fun, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.